Yes, hello guys, and welcome back to Premier League predictions. We are back to predict the top flight of English football. And Sophie, last week all three of the newly promoted teams won. Yeah. There were some big scorelines. Arsenal have gone quite clear at the top of the table. Liverpool lost again. Man United have won 3 in a row. That guy is getting close to having his hair cut.
Yeah.
Sophie, set us a like target.
Let's go big. 5,000 likes.
Oh, blimey. Yes, and we've got to do it. If you're sat there watching and you haven't hit the like button, what are you doing? Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe as well. Thank you for all of your great support. Let's try and hit 116,000 now. Thank you so much. Sophie, let's talk about the scores last time where it was a draw, 5-5 between us.
Oh, that's quite poor from us. So go again this week. Hopefully do a little bit better.
Yes, and be nice in the comments. Some of the comments last time were ridiculous considering some of them were Chelsea fans telling me off for backing them to draw with Sunderland, and they went and lost. So pack it in. On to the predictions, Sophie. Let's start with Brighton versus Leeds. Brighton, Sophie, losing 4-2 to Manchester United last time. It was a crazy game, wasn't it, at Old Trafford? I thought they fought back quite well, actually.
They did. There were definitely some good spells. Great free kick from Welbeck as well, but ultimately Man United are flying right now.
They are, to be fair, probably the worst time to play Man United.
Yeah.
But I thought Brighton just showed how much energy they've got in this team. They've got so many players that just cover every blade of grass. I know they lost the game, but I think they'll be able to run Leeds a bit ragged here.
Yeah.
Now, I did back Leeds to beat West Ham, and I'm really happy they did. I do think Leeds will stay up. I keep saying it. But I think it's going to come down to the home form. I think at Ellen Road, they're really hard to beat. Away at Brighton,
tough game.
It's a free hit. Not impossible, actually. If Leeds score first, this could get interesting.
Yeah.
But I am going to back Brighton. Not often will I go against Leeds. You know my sentiment towards them. But Brighton 2-1.
That's what I was going to say. All right, Brighton 1-0. I think maybe Leeds can keep it low scoring, keep it pretty compact, and who knows, they might get something from this game. It was a great win against West Ham, but that was against West Ham and they were at home. This is a tougher game, so I think Brighton will just edge it 1-0.
But are you with me that you think Leeds might stay up?
Yeah, there's definitely 3 worse teams than them at the moment, but it's a long season, so
very true, very true. Next up, Sophie, let's go to Turf Moor. Burnley, brilliant Burnley take on awesome Arsenal. This is going to be very difficult for Burnley. They've been on a great run. They've just beaten Leeds. They've just won away at Wolves, their first away win of the season. And of course, they did beat Sunderland earlier in the season as well. However, it's Arsenal. And I think Arsenal have to be the favourites to win the Premier League right now. They just keep winning. That said, I think Burnley's game plan will be to try and keep the score down. And Arsenal do win games 1 or 2-0, so margins, I think it'd be low scoring. What are you saying?
Yeah, Arsenal 1-0 for me. I know Burnley just had an amazing result against Wolves, and that's great for them. But as you've mentioned, they're coming up against Arsenal, who just taking it one game at a time, and they're doing just fine at the moment. As you said, they don't score loads of goals. I don't see them scoring loads against Burnley, to be honest. I think Burnley can keep it quite compact, but I think it'll be a set piece and Arsenal will get the 3 points, 1-0.
Yeah, I tell you what, Sophie, interesting to see Eze score against his former team, by the way, last week. I'm going to go Arsenal 2-0.
Okay.
I think this game is suited to Arsenal to actually score maybe more than 1 on this occasion, just because I don't think Burnley are going to really go forwards much. I think Burnley will just try and sit in and try and get a 0-0 out of this.
And then just hit him on the counter every so often.
And I'm not having a go, by the way. I think Burnley have been really good, and they've been underestimated by so many people this season. They've had a very difficult start to the season, and they're above a point per game. So that, credit to Scott Parker.
Yeah, definitely, because a lot of people say, probably including myself actually, if I'm being honest, he's not the best Premier League manager. He's a good Championship manager. If you want to get promoted, he'll do that job. But then, can he keep a team up? Don't know. But this season, it's looking more likely.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'd like to see it. I would. But yeah, Arsenal, I do think the favourites to win the league, and therefore I'm going to back them. Next up, Sophie, let's go to Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Crystal Palace, Sophie, come into this on the back of that 1-0 loss to Arsenal that we've just touched on. They will be playing in midweek action that we spoke about with the Carabao Cup predictions video. Palace are away at Liverpool this midweek, and Brentford were away at Grimsby. I might go for a share of the spoils. I think Brentford have been really impressive recently.
They have, actually.
And they were a team that some people thought might struggle this season.
Who's that?
I didn't. I'm going to back them to get another draw here, and Igor Thiago to score again. 1-1.
I mean, they were very, very good against Liverpool. Let's give them credit for that. Palace dropped off it a little bit. Yeah, I'd say so, because they started the season very, very strong. Do you know what? I think they might get a win, though. I think they'll turn it around. 2-1 Palace. I know it wasn't the best result against Arsenal, but then it's Arsenal and they're absolutely flying as well. So they've got more of a chance to get something from this one, but I don't think it'll be easy.
Yeah, I think Palace are still the favourites, and yeah, home advantage, the quality they've got, they'll want to try and go back to winning ways. I agree with that, but Brentford have been really good, and I'm going to back them to get something. 1-1 and 2-1 Palace. Next up, Sophie, let's go to Fulham versus Wolves. Oh, dearie me, big game down at the bottom. Wolves have had loads of big games down at the bottom, and they just keep losing them. They've lost to Sunderland, they've lost to Leeds, they've lost to Burnley. I just don't see a way back. They need at least 10 wins this season with a few draws. They've got 29 games left. They've got no momentum. They've got no camaraderie. The manager didn't look very happy after the game against Burnley.
No, he wouldn't be, though.
Understandably, yeah. What I will say is I do think Fulham have started to get dragged into a little bit of bother.
They've not been great either.
4 defeats in a row, and they are below a point per game. That said, they've got the home advantage. Sophie, prediction?
I don't know whether to just edge Fulham or to back a draw.
Do you think, inevitably, Wolves are going to win at some point, but it's just so difficult to back them, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't back them right now. I'd put more money on them to go down than to try and predict their next win. Fulham, as I said, Fulham haven't been great. Do you know what? A draw. I'll say 1-1, which is a good result for Wolves. Not a great result for Fulham. Doesn't help either team, really, though. No,
that's a very unhelpful draw. Yeah. Do you not sense, though, that if it's 1-1, Wolves will be like, right, we've got to go for the win?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they'll get it.
No, but it might mean that Fulham then snaps it.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on the times of the goals.
I've got to be honest, I feel really sorry for the Wolves fans. You know, I really do. I think every football fan, unless you support one of the big six, has been through like a relegation season. But Wolves, it just feels like this is getting cruel.
Yeah.
And maybe it's going to get a bit more cruel. Fulham 2-1, and I think there could be like a last minute goal as well.
Oh, heartbreak. Again,
Wolves,
Burnley, wasn't that like 95th, 96th minute?
Yeah, but Wolves are specialists at like conceding late goals. I mean, remember when Coventry beat them in the cup? We scored 2 in stoppage time.
And that was when they were better as well.
Yeah, honestly, I feel so bad for the Wolves fans. But I'm going to go with Fulham to get a crucial win to ease their pressure as well. Next up, Sophie, let's go to the City Ground. Nottingham Forest take on Manchester United. Sophie, Forest have appointed Sean Dyche. Bit of a mixed start because they beat Porto, which was a really good result.
Yeah.
But then they lost 2-0 to Bournemouth, and they conceded straight from a corner, by the way. That was unusual.
Yeah, saw that.
It was always going to be a difficult one, that. So I will, give Sean Dyche some time. We can't judge him after one game.
Oh, you've got to give him time.
But the performance wasn't great. I think his first home game in the league, they need the fans to be right behind them, and this could be a turning point. And, I did say it last week, Forest are in a relegation battle. Yes, I think they'll stay up because of the quality they've got. But surely you agree with me now, Sophie, that they are in a spot of bother.
Yeah, a big spot of bother. I wouldn't confidently say that they'll stay up right now. You just assume they won't go down. They've got Sean Dyche now. He knows how to keep a team up. Also, they have got that quality there. But I don't know when they're going to turn it around.
No.
I don't think they're going to do it in this one.
Well, Man United have won 3 in a row, and as we said, that guy who's going to cut his hair, he's getting very close to doing it. Yeah. They've got to win 5 in a row for that Man United fan to cut his hair. I think, do you know what? Forest have got a squad of very good players, but I think some of them need dropping. And their egos need stamping on a little bit.
Yeah.
This is a massive club, and you've shown that you've got the potential to take them into the top 7.
Yeah.
Don't let them get relegated. Raise your levels. I'm going to go for a draw. 1-1. I think Man United will be going into this with a lot of confidence, And if I was to pick a winner right now, I'd probably go with them.
United.
But I think Forest will maybe get a penalty, as they did against Porto twice. They'll get something, and they just need to stop the rot. 1-1.
I did think you'd struggle to go against Forest. I don't struggle so much. So 2-1 Man United, and that guy, get the Clippers ready, because 4 out of 5 right now, if they do get the win, which I think they will. They're actually playing some nice football.
Hey, do you know what?
We watched them against Brighton, and great goals. And Buemo.
Buemo is a massive difference for Man United, isn't it?
Yeah. And then obviously it helps when Fernandes has a good game as well. Surely Man United win.
Well, yeah, you never know. Man United, the thing is, when you start to trust them, that's when they can really let you down.
Yeah,
so
anytime I back them, they tend to lose.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts. But that would be 4 wins in a row, and the next game for Man United is away at Tottenham to make it 5 wins in a row.
Maybe he's not getting his hair cut, because that's tough.
It'd be difficult. Share your thoughts on that one, guys. Next up, Sophie, let's go to Tottenham versus Chelsea. This is tricky. Spurs, what a win away at Everton at the weekend.
Yeah.
Really professional performance, and first team to go and win away at the Hill Dickinson. Chelsea lost to Sunderland, Sophie, and maybe a bit of a reality check for some of those Chelsea fans that just assumed they would beat Sunderland and that I was daft for going for a draw. Are Spurs going to win, Sophie?
Probably.
Go on, prediction.
No, I'm going to go 2-2.
Oh.
I was tempted to say 2-1 Spurs, but I just feel like Chelsea, they've got goals in them. They've also got the ability to concede a couple as well. Yeah, it was either going to be 2-1 Spurs, because I fancy them to win more, or 2-2. I'll stick with my Desmond. I'll stay 2-2.
3-1 Tottenham.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to back Spurs. I think Chelsea were absolutely pathetic against Sunderland. I thought they were spineless and terrible, and their fans should learn that they're not that good. I thought Spurs were very good against Everton, and with Thomas Frank, I think they can control games so much better than they ever did under Ange Postecoglou. And I think they're going to school Chelsea here, 3-1.
I mean, what I will say is about Sunderland's second goal, the defending was absolutely dreadful. I don't think I've ever seen such bad defending. You just literally stood off him, said, go on, wait for your cavalry to arrive, pass it to him, he scored. It's just schoolboy. And I think it was Chalabar as well, who's in my fantasy football, so typical.
Yeah.
But, naive. Naive.
But great limbs from the Sunderland fans. They loved that. And
it was great for them, just not for the Chelsea fans.
Next up, Sophie, let's go to Anfield. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Liverpool, Sophie, it's getting very difficult to back them to win at the minute. Yeah. Villa, Sophie, on the other hand, Villa...
Massive win against Man City.
They just keep winning.
What on earth? Yeah, they've completely turned it around. Do you remember the start of the season?
Yeah.
Awful.
Liverpool 0, Villa 1.
Again, same scoreline.
I just think Villa, Sophie, they're just... I don't know how they've done it. They started the season so bad, and everyone was like, what's going on there?
And I genuinely didn't see where the goals were going to come from. That was my concern. Yeah.
They didn't look like scoring, and they were conceding a few, and now it's the complete opposite. They score goals, they defend well. I don't often go against Liverpool, Sophie, but I think they're going through a real bad patch. They will turn it around eventually, but it's just how long will this bad patch go on for? Because they're letting Arsenal steer right clear of them. Yeah,
they're conceding early goals. What I didn't like from Arne Slot was saying in one of the press conferences that we really struggle against the long throws. And then the next game, they concede early on against a long throw. It's like, why have you just basically outed your team for one of their biggest weaknesses, and then it gets exploited? So I think that was naive from the manager. I'm also struggling to back Liverpool at the moment. They concede very early goals, very silly goals, and they give themselves a mountain to climb. 2-1 Villa.
Deary me. Share your thoughts down below, guys. Next up, Sophie, let's go to the London Stadium. West Ham United take on Newcastle United. Sophie, West Ham, they are in deep trouble. The thing is, I don't really know where I'm going to back them to win, because I definitely don't like them at the London Stadium, because the stadium's half empty, the West Ham fans are not engaged. No. And then when they go away to Leeds United, the Leeds fans are on top, and once again, it's just terrible for West Ham. So surely Newcastle get another win here, Sophie? Yeah, they have to, purely because West Ham are that bad. Newcastle 2-1. Newcastle 2-0. Oh. I think they'll probably keep a clean sheet, actually. Yeah, I'll go 2-1 then.
You're about to say that's a scribble, then I'm just going to have it.
I'll take it. I'll give West Ham a goal,
Okay.
but that's maybe as nice as I can be to them right now.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle will do a job. It'll be professional. It'll be another 3 points. And for West Ham, Sophie, are they going down?
Yeah. I know it's very early to say again, but them and Wolves right now, I'd say I'm like 92% confident that they'll go down.
92%, not 100%, but 92%.
No, 92. Yeah.
There you go, very interesting. Share your thoughts down below. Next up, Sophie, Manchester City take on AFC Bournemouth in a big match-up between two teams that are, trying to finish in the top 4 or 5. I don't know, Sophie.
I really don't know what I'm going to do for this one.
It wouldn't surprise me if Bournemouth got something
I know.
here. But Man City have to go back to winning ways. They've just lost to Villa. I like them more at the Etihad. I just don't think they can mess about. Arsenal are starting to march clear of everyone. And I think Man City right now are probably their best challengers, their strongest challengers.
Yeah, you just expect Man City to finish right up there, don't you?
Yeah, well, Bournemouth, Sophie, great win against Forest, 2-0. They scored straight from a corner from Tavernier, by the way. Not quite sure what Matt Sells was doing in goal there, but... this is so hard. I just wonder if Donnarumma can have a really good game and Man City might just edge it 1-0.
Man City at home, did you say? 1-1.
Oh,
yeah. I'll back a draw. You can't discredit or take anything away from Bournemouth and what they've been doing this season, last few seasons as well. But I think they're going to come here, and it's not a case of like, Man City will underestimate them. They'll know that they're a good team, and they might even show them some respect and go, okay, don't really want to lose this one. Need to go out for the win, but I think Bournemouth are going to really frustrate them and get a point there. So 1-1. Great for Arsenal, by the way, this weekend, like that we're predicting.
Liverpool to lose, Man City to draw, and Arsenal to win are your predictions. Should we just hand them the title now?
I'll give it to them now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this rate, Sophie, you've probably got Manchester United as the best threat to Arsenal.
Probably, yeah.
Or
Sunderland.
Let's move on to the final game, Sophie. Sunderland take on Everton. Sophie, what a win away at Chelsea. Do you know what? Those scenes, as we touched on, they were absolutely fantastic. And you have backed Sunderland to stay up this season, but maybe
I didn't back them to do this.
Maybe it's time to revise those predictions and say
top half.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
I know they've got very difficult games in December to come. That's not to take anything away from them, but they have got to play Man City twice and Liverpool. And January there is AFCON, but as the Sunderland fans have pointed out, that's only going to be a couple of their players, not everyone.
And it will affect other teams as well. Like look at Man United, that'll affect them. So.
Yeah. You are up first, Sophie. It is a David Moyes derby, by the way. He's not thought of very highly up at Sunderland.
No.
You've got to back Sunderland, surely?
Yeah, we'll be back in Sunderland. I know as Coventry fans there is that rivalry with Sunderland, but I'll say it now, I genuinely hope they have a really good season. Yeah. I can see past the rivalry. There's no bitterness there whatsoever that they went up.
I tell you what it is for me as well, Sophie. I am quite a nostalgia king, and I want to see the
growing up. They were up there for us, weren't they?
I want to see the teams that were in the top flight in the 90s and in the 2000s in the top flight. So Sunderland, Leeds. It'd be great if Coventry can go back up. Middlesbrough as well. I mean, fair play to Sunderland. They're making it look very easy, actually.
Massive amounts of credit to them. I think they'll win. 2-1. 2-1. Yeah. Everton weren't great against Spurs, and they need to be on their A game against Sunderland. Yeah,
I think Everton do need to show a reaction. That was a very tepid performance and tame performance against Spurs. 2-0, Sunderland. Yeah, let's back them. I mean, at this point, Sophie, they're pretty much halfway to safety, aren't they? That's incredible.
Yeah.
And they are genuinely chasing down Arsenal because...
I think I'd read, actually, that no one's ever gone down on the amount of points they're on right now.
Oh, no, but let's be realistic, Sophie. They'd have to lose, 10 in a row to get sucked back into this.
Don't see that happening.
No, I don't think so either, to be honest, Sophie. I think they've been very good. Share your thoughts, Sunderland fans and Everton fans. Sorry, we're not going with you this week. That wraps it up, guys. That is our predictions. The fixtures are in the description, so copy and paste and get your predictions down below. Make sure to drop a like. Make sure to subscribe. Be sure to comment some nice things down below, unless you're a Chelsea fan.
Just do your usual then.
Yeah, just do what you want. They've backed them not to win. Yes, I have. Deal with it. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me, Sophie.
Thank you.
See you guys. Peace out.